Well, it's mid-April now here in Riverbend Springs. Feels like forever since we've been on here. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, life goes on. Had some things that took me away for a little bit, and also feeling a little under the weather. Feeling a little run down. Finished up Ohio Farm in Farming Simulator 22, the Let's Play there. I'm not sure I like the way I left it, but, you know, 250 episodes. I think we spent 8 years on that farm, which is kind of weird because we've already got 6 years in on this farm. Of course, we are playing at 5 times speed, and we were doing one-day months at the beginning, so that might account for some of it. But, yeah, we're humming along here. We got a rain shower overnight. We've got all of our fields in crops right now, with the exception of the one across the road over here. And it is going to get corn planted in it, I think, today. I was running around doing some things at the end of the day yesterday, just kind of cleaning things up, making sure everything was good to go. I did go buy some seeds, so we have enough corn seed to get in. I think the Grain Elevator Museum is using long planks long right now. We were producing some down at the at our sawmill with the dead wood that we had. There hasn't been a storm. I don't know if we're going to get a storm this year. So I think our tree service business is going to hit a little bit of a lull, perhaps. So let me run over, check the greenhouse over here, see if we got products to put out at our market stand. I think we should. We do not. That is odd. That's odd. Let's go ahead and check. I thought we'd be close on something. Yeah, it looks like lettuce is 933. Napa, probably very soon today, but I guess not something we're going to need to worry about. So we'll get it on the trailer to sell tomorrow. They'll pop out today. Let's see. Since we're pointing this direction, we'll go around this. Actually, let's run down to the sawmill, see what's going on down there. This is not the quickest vehicle to do it, but we're already in here and we're out. I'm looking over at this sunflower field. Can I drive over that? We're still, I think, in the early growth states. We've got to spray it for weeds. I don't know what was going on with what I was thinking with this rice field. So I think the rice field, I don't remember if we plowed it or not. But anyway, there's not weeds in there. There is not, didn't need to be rolled either. I don't think we need to flood it yet. It's got to germinate. So I've got this doing just planks long right now because that's what we need. I don't know if we're out yet. So I got 4 planks long. We had materials missing. Yep, so we're out. We're out of wood. So we'll deactivate the planks long. I've got 4 I can take over there though. So those will go to the Grain Elevator Museum here today, I think. Keep them on track. For their construction. I think I was looking at collectibles. I've found 14 out of 25. Which means I got 11 more to go. I gotta look for those. So that's kind of our, what do you want to say? Our goal for this map is to complete the grain elevator museum and have all the collectibles in it. That's what we're trying to get to. So this could use more fertilizer. I don't think we can do it till it germinates. And then I can't do anything here, so that means it doesn't want to do anything. I gotta be careful today. I feel like I got a sneeze coming on, so I gotta make sure if I mute my microphone that I come back and unmute it so we don't lose the voice overlay. I think I've got another growth state on this grass, but I am not 100% sure. I think I should see heads on the top of it if it's the final growth, though. So why don't I come over, swap this for bale spikes, and we'll make sure the cattle are fed. Boy, that was not good, was it? What the heck? Oh, that was embarrassing. So let me grab this one, we'll top off the calves. I gotta keep an eye on the calves too, because they do produce manure. I need to probably download like some manure plates, like a small one or something that I could just put it, or I can just pile it on the ground, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. Alright, I got 6482. I dropped it off. 6,080, so they took about 400. Oh, somebody said if I turned the bale, I suppose, so flat side down, I could fit it in the feed for the cow pasture itself. Looks like, yeah, he probably could. I'll take this one right here. So yeah, goal for today, I think, is get corn planted. We'll use the Kinza Blue Drive for that. And then I think I need to spray the weeds in the sunflower field if I can get away with it. And then get those long planks over to the Grain Elevator Museum, make sure that it is still, you know, working away on getting the whatever the rehabilitation done on the building. And I think I've used all of my long planks, so I may need to do something like take another deadwood contract so that we can get some more wood. Or I could just buy the planks, I suppose. I mean, yeah, worst comes to worst, I could just simply buy the planks. What am I doing here? I don't know. Crawfish, best price is going to be in April or May. You need to keep an eye on that. I think I've got like 18 pallets over in our refrigerated storage. I'm not sure how I want to transport it. I could probably just stack it onto the gooseneck trailer, I suppose. Be nice to have like a box truck or a refrigerated truck or a refrigerated trailer, but I guess we don't have to overdo it too much. I'm gonna bring this up here. Hopefully that way we can back it back in there easily. Put everything away last night because I knew it was gonna rain and stuff, so I wanted to do the right thing, you know. Liquid fertilizer. Do I have any more? I don't know. I probably should put more in here if I can. So seed, I got my pallet. I buy the pallets of seed because you get 50 more liters for the same price as if you're buying a big bag or a big bag on the frame. Those are only 1,000 liters, whereas if you buy the pallet of bagged seed, it'd probably be easier if I just backed out, wouldn't it? If you buy a pallet of the bag seed, it's cheaper. Go figure. You get an extra 50 liters. Not that that's very much. Put it here. It should be in the right spot. I think we ought to be able to fill it from there. Yep, there we go. And then I gotta check and see. I might have some IBCs of liquid fertilizer still. Or was that all? That's all I had. It should be enough, I think. It feels not that large. There we go. Is this liquid fertilizer? It is. One of these is partial. I don't know which one. Apparently the one on the left. Oh, they're both full. Okay. I thought one of them was a partial, but they are both full, so that's good. Should be able to fill it there. Wonder how much it holds. It'll probably take the whole thing. Yep. Alright. That's fine. So that should be enough seed, I think, to be able to do the cornfield. And then what I want to do is I got to spray the sunflower field. This cornfield, probably we could spray pre-emergent on it if we've got enough of it. And then it'll need to be rolled as well. One of these days I'm gonna get this little pile of grass or hay or whatever cleaned up. I got the municipal bucket mod loaded, I just haven't bought one yet. I think I have it loaded and selected, but I just haven't got around to buying one so that I can do that. Let's see. I could have a worker do this. I mean, that would be probably the wise thing to do. And then I can get on to whatever the next thing is while the worker takes care of this. There we go. So if I go in cab, press and hold circle, bring up the AI settings. There's a worker. It's going to start with the up downs and do the headland. Everything, I think that's fine. You know, they waste a little effort and product just the way they do it, but I think it has to be done that way. So we'll let her take care of that for us. And I'll walk back to the farm. So which tractor should I use on the sprayer? I have been using, I think, the Challenger. Hadn't I? I think I had. I was using the Challenger on the sprayer and the Fendt on the roller. And then is the sunflower field fully fertilized? I don't know. Will the Challenger fit in that building where I have the sprayer? I don't know. It was kind of neat. Last night I forgot to close the door over at this building where the sprayer is. I had to head over there and it was pouring rain. I took the little Kubota over there, but it's just dark and just pouring rain. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Does this have wides on it? They look pretty wide. I don't really want to put tram lines in the sunflowers, but maybe what ends up happening. think it's here, right? I think the lime spreader's in the other one. So yeah, this door's tall. That should be all right. How much herbicide do I have? It's dirty. Alright, well, I've been going a little bit here. I haven't done a time lapse yet, have I? We're about a third of the way into the episode, so let's go ahead and start a time lapse as I do this, spray this field here. Alright, we're done with that. I'm folding up the sprayer here. I was a little careless when after I did the rounds and started to try and do the headlands, but it's alright. So I'm pretty sure we're going to need this over at the cornfield. So I'm just going to head straight over there. We'll see if how the worker's coming along, so we can be on hand, and maybe I can just have a worker spray that field. I'll bring the where am I going? That's why those cones are there. Don't go that way. What am I thinking, Walter? I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on this map. Alright, so they're done. So we'll go ahead and we'll get the Kinza Blue Drive out of the field. Didn't use too much. Let's see. Yeah, weeds growing, needs rolling. It's 50% fertilized. Fold up the planter here. We'll get out of the way. Turn the beacons on. Kind of leave it in the road here for a second. Hopefully it won't cause havoc with the traffic at all. Of course, somebody's coming. Dang it. Alright, we'll try and be quick. Give me a minute, kind sir. We'll let them figure out where they need to go. Uh-oh. What happened? Thought I hired a worker. Hang on. What's going on? Oh. It wanted me to do it. There we go. How about now? There we go. Get out the way. I'm sorry. Alright. Oh my. Causing a traffic jam there. Oh, I should have went that other route. Oh well. Can you get back the way I came, pulled out? Probably. Turn those beacons off. So the next task for the cornfields get it rolled. So let me get the small fent. We'll drop the weight off and put the roller on the back, and then we'll just stand by till the worker's done. Maybe I will go see if I can get long planks to the old, or the sorry, the Green Elevator Museum. Hang on. I didn't have this back all the way last time I had it in here. I thought I did, but I didn't. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it right there. Let me check to see if I got it backed all the way up. I think I did this time. Yep, that's good. Perfect. So yeah, let me get the fent. We'll drop the weight off right there. We'll get the roller. We'll be ready to go. Weight. Shouldn't take him too long to spray it, actually, but we'll keep moving because we got more work to do. Hook that up, and then we'll go ahead and just power down right there. I'll get the pickup. I'll grab the gooseneck trailer. We'll go down. We'll load the long planks on it. We'll take them out to take that out to the Green Elevator Museum. We'll swing by the cooperage, check out, see what's going on over there. Looks like my truck could use a wash and some maintenance. Let's start with that. It's a shame having this nice pickup and letting it get all filthy dirty, you know? Don't like it at all. So we had to buy this truck. You can see my International pickup parked over there by the building, but we got T-boned kind of in a parking lot with it. I don't know if I can find the body panels to fix it, or what? I guess they have, what is that? OPG, Original Parts Group. They make like repopped fenders and stuff. Might be something worth looking at. Okay, $300. Oil and filters, probably. Okay. Probably should swing by the gas station too if you get a chance. Couldn't remember how to honk the horn. Ended up turning it off. Kind of embarrassing. Alright. Down to the sawmill. Hey, Walter, I'm gonna go down to the sawmill. I'm gonna pick up the planks that we have down there and take it over to the Grain Elevator Museum. I'm gonna need to refuel the dually here. And I'll swing by the cooperage and see what's going on over there. All right? Okay, I'll see you later. Oh, look at that. The worker's done spraying already. I guess I could have got another one working on the rolling, but I'll do that when I get back. It'll be fine. Got all this lumber here in this building too. We need to take that over to our warehouse when we get a chance. It's like I cut my corner here a little bit and I screwed up and wasn't driving very carefully and ended up going into the into the darn field. All right, so I got 4 to load. Let me get on that. All right. I didn't bother stacking them because I don't like that. Because I don't have that many, so just went one high. I keep cutting that corner. Looks like we took a little bit of storm damage to that field. I think they fixed the thing where the dirt was damaged and wouldn't work until you couldn't get anything to grow until you like cultivated or plowed it again. I think they fixed that. Alright, so I'm gonna go by the fuel station, get fueled up, just cause we're down to like a quarter of a tank. I hate being that low on fuel. Oh, okay. I was like, do I have to have the engine running to get to refuel it? I don't think so. You just get the message saying that you have to turn it on, but you don't actually have to. Okay, we're refueled. I left my turn signal on, didn't I? Alright, so we're off to the Grain Elevator Museum. So we're here. What's it say we need? We need 10,000 planks long plus the 367. We got 2 in there. Oh, yeah. So that'll take. So we need 8, and I've got 4 here. We need 4 more to keep this going. I don't know where I'm going to get those. Could just buy them. I think what I might do is I might do that Deadwood contract. I'll probably end up doing it off camera just because I think we're running out of time because I haven't done hardly any time lapses. Using the feller buncher almost seems like more trouble than it's worth on a Deadwood contract, but I'll probably do it. I'll just take the feller buncher out there, cut the trees down, take the feller buncher back, and then try and go get the trees with the... Yeah. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Let's go by the cooperage though, see how everything's going there. And then I suppose we could probably sell any wood that we know we don't need for the Grain Elevator Museum. We're doing fine on money, so that's not a problem. Of course, we will need something for a bond if we do have any storm damaged areas that need trees taken off. So over here is where I've got all of our kind of logging equipment. Of course, if we're doing Deadwood, we don't have to grind the stumps out. So what do we got here? I got quite a few things. Let me load this up. Ooh, almost ran into that generator. I'm here, I should load it up. It would just be a shame not to. So let me get that stuff on here. I'm back at the farm, and it's essentially lunchtime. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll take a break for lunch here. The plan after lunch is we'll get a worker over, start rolling that field probably. I'll take this stuff to the farmer's market to sell it. Dropping the wood chips off, of course, over by the pond for the, what do you call it, the refined wood chips production. And then I may go ahead and do that deadwood contract, which will probably end up being off camera because I'm sure we're running out of time, aren't we, Walter? I don't know. We need to evaluate, don't we? All right. I'll see you, probably about 12:45. All right. Well, finished up lunch. It took a little longer than I thought. I have a harder time kind of manipulating the time in this because of just the way the menus work. Different from FS25. You can see up in the upper right, I took on the Deadwood contract. It's actually different from the one that I thought it was. I thought it was going to be up by the biogas plant, but it's actually over near our warehouse, sort of. So, Walter, I'm going to get on that. I thought I was going to take the barrels and the bathtub and the buckets from the cooperage, but I think maybe I'll do that off camera. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the worker started rolling the cornfield, and then I'll go grab the feller buncher and see if I can use that to get the trees down. So yeah, I'm going to get to work, Walter. Yeah, I was surprised. Did my rough cut edit. I've nearly got 20 minutes left. Not quite. Probably about 17, but that's pretty good considering I was just, messing around. First thing this morning, spent the first 20 minutes just kind of messing around, doing stuff. So I got the roller, right? Yep, I see it in my mirror. We'll head over to the field. There's the sprayer there, so maybe I'll just head over to where the sprayer's at and start the worker from there. The worker will get it done, and I'll figure out how to get him out of the field later. Oh, I can see the cement works. I got a pallet of something down there. Got distracted by the tree. It's all fine. Hopefully. Well, there's a couple pallets of stuff down there. Alright, let's just get right in the middle here. I'll go ahead and unfold it. We'll go to first person here. Press and hold circle. AI worker, we'll do 2 headlands. Start with the up downs. That's all fine. Higher, get out of the way. Am I the object? Is this the object? I don't know. Let me get this out of your way for you. Now he's moving, so must not be bothering him too much. I'll get out the way. There he goes. Hopefully he'll figure it out. Whoa. Alright. Thought he picked it up, but it was just the way the was looking. Oh, let's actually, can I shoot across this way to put this away? Oh, what are you doing there? I didn't even see you. Go! Get out the way. Come on. Oh, dear Lord. So much for thinking I'd get a lot done. I'm sitting here waiting for that car to get out of the way. I thought this might be better to go that way, but now I'm changing my mind. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna put the sprayer away just yet, because that'll just end up slowing everything down. I'm gonna grab the fent, the big fent. Where is the big fent? There it is. Gonna grab the big fent, and I'm gonna go get the feller buncher. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure where exactly these trees are at, but they're up here somewhere. What is this, a bike trail? Ooh, I don't know, that might be a mistake. Trying to take a bike trail up here. Let me take a look at the map. No, it looks like this is kind of where I need to be. I don't know the... See the hard surface road just to the right as we're looking at it of where the tree's at in the contract area? So I don't know if there's going to be stuff to the other side of that paved road, but that's like a almost like a cliff face. So that's why I came over to this side. I think a majority of them might be up here, but we'll just have to look around and see if we can find them. Is that one there? I don't know if I'm in the circle yet, am I? Hang on, let me hop out. That could be one. Is it marked? No, it's not marked. So we have to find the ones that are marked. Are we outside the circle? Let me pull up the map again. Oh yeah, we're way out. So let me just get up to the top of the hill here, and then we'll reevaluate and see if we can figure out where these trees are at that we're supposed to. I can see one marked right by this track here. You can see that one there. All right, so this guy's got there's a farm up here, so we must be taking him out for this guy. So let me. Oh yeah, there's some more there. I think I lowered the ramps. I'm not sure. I did. Okay, good. So I should be able to get the feller buncher off. So I can see a good handful of them right here. How we get them out with all these other trees around, that might be tough. But yeah, that's one. So let's see, we can get 2 out with the feller buncher at a time. How many trees was in the contract? There's 2. That's 3 so far. 4, 5, 6. Is that one? Oh, that one's gonna be tough. That's not one of them, is it? Oh, please don't make me get that one. Okay, good. It's not dead anyway. Good. Well, I can see 6 up here. 1, 2, 3. I think. How many was it? Let me check the contract. There's 10. Oof. I wonder if there's some down below. Oh my God, it's a freaking cliff. Well, there may be some over there then. How far up this way does this circle go? I don't see any over there though. I saw 6 in this area. Maybe there's 4 across the road. We'll get the feller buncher off and we'll start working. We'll see what we can manage here. I realize I'm not dressed for the occasion, am I? Whoa, my. What did I hit? Whoa, what did I hit there? Must be a rock or something. Okay, I better change. I better change into appropriate attire. That's better. Okay. So let me see if I can get these 6 out of here. Okay, well that's 7 out of 10 trees. I kind of tearing up this guy's, I guess, horse exercise area. That's pretty cool, the sand. I saw, I think Dagger, when he put sand down in an area he was working when he did Riverbend Springs, it was pretty cool because it was just not good to drive in and stuff. So that's kind of neat. I've never experienced the sand before. Yeah, I was thinking of coming over this way, but I had I had the power line, so I really kind of got forced into trying to put the trees in here. And since there was one that needed to get cut out of here too, I saw that I needed to come in here. It's like it kind of messed up its fence there a little bit. But I got 3 more I have to find. Let me look at the map. I think they're probably going to be down below. So I guess I'll just walk over that way. I think I can get there going this way. Maybe I might find one in here. Is that one? I think that might be one. Is it marked? Yeah. So here's one. God, that's going to be tough to get to with the tree harvester. So that's 8, and then there's 2 more. So yeah, I found another one here. God bless. These are going to be tough to get out. I'm going to have to winch these out. So this one, there's one over there, and then I got to find one more. I just hope it doesn't end up like, what was it? Silver Run Forest. There was one Deadwood contract. I could not find one of the trees. Actually, I guess it really doesn't matter because I'm just going to take these for the wood. But there is one more I'm going to have to find. I don't know where it's at. Well, I'll go ahead and I'm going to put this back on. I'm going to load this back up on here. I'll go get the trailer, and then I'll need the we call it telehandler and the winch to winch those out. Don't have to worry about the stump, so I'll need the winch, telehandler to load them, and the trailer. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a heck of a time trying to find all that stuff. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna just go ahead and say goodbye. If I can include a little bit more work in here, we'll do it after the kind of the sign off. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Riverbend Springs. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing.